Thank you so much, Khabib. It's been a while since we've seen you. Obviously, you were cheering on Islam in there. How did you feel about his performance?
I think it was a good performance with very good opponent because this guy have only one fight in UFC today, his debut. But I think he's a very good fighter, and I think for his next fight he's gonna show this. Islam feeling good right now. Most important is win. Today he win, show very good performance. Like crowd love this fight, and next fight I think he have to fight top 15.
Yeah, I know that's what he wants. It was obviously a really fun fight. You showed a lot of guts in there. But talking about fights, Dustin Poirier won the interim title last weekend. What did you think of his performance against Max Holloway?
I think it was very good performance from Dustin Poirier. You know, honestly, before fight I think Holloway gonna beat him. You know, this is my prediction when we talk with friends, with father, with team. But he impressed me. You know, Dustin has impressed me. I think he have very good boxing, much better than before. If every fight he becomes stronger, better in boxing on his feet, and I think he deserves title shot. I think because he already interim UFC lightweight champion. I'm real lightweight champion. We have to fight, you know, and now we're working on this.
Yeah. When you look at him as an opponent, what do you see from Dustin Poirier against you?
Long time I follow him. He have very good background. He have good ground game, not bad. He have good striking game. You know, I follow him a long time, and like versus me, I think I have to maul him, like I do with everybody. This is what I have to do. You know, I respect him like fighter, like human, like, you know, and but when we go to the cage, I have to mold this guy. This is what I want, and this is right now I'm focused on September, and 5 months before fight, and I think it's gonna be a very good fight with him.
Well, we cannot wait for this. Hopefully September is when we see you versus Dustin Poirier. Khabib, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. It's so nice to see you again.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.
Good luck, guys.
Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Megan. And thank you, Khabib. He will maul him.
Mauling.
According to him.
It's such an intimidating word.
It really is. What do you think of the matchup, though? Poirier's boxing is so good.
It is so good. But the thing that I keep going back to is that we saw Iaquinta push Khabib to 5 rounds. And in that moment, in those last couple of rounds, we saw Khabib takedown stuffed a couple of times. Now I'm thinking if we've got someone that wasn't taking the fight on short notice that can get into those championship rounds and still have that punching power, which is, I mean, I keep saying Justin Gaethje is a real tough matchup for Khabib because he's got that front headlock wrestling style. He can maul people
fearless
as well. Exactly. But we're talking about someone that knocked out Gaethje in the 4th round. So someone that has power in the championship rounds, that can deal with wrestling pressure, that does have great conditioning as well. And he's just beat Max Holloway. Even Khabib said himself, and I had Max Holloway, I thought he was going to win that fight on a decision. So to see Poirier start fast, start hard, go through a couple of rounds where he kind of lagged a little bit and then come back, I feel like he's in the right place now to take on Khabib with the most confidence he can.
Well, yeah, I totally agree. I think that Poirier is definitely growing as well, too. You've seen a fight when he was fighting Eddie Alvarez. He had problems against the cage, not being able to get up, and Eddie Alvarez was in a good position. And had he not had the elbow, who knows what would have happened. But you've seen, in fact, fight with Max Holloway, he was very efficient in the same exact position. So he has grown, and that's very refreshing to see when we see an athlete like Poirier, who's been in the UFC for so long, still continue to grow and develop.
There's something to be said from doing it the hard way. You know, there's something to be said from the guys that almost get there and fail, and almost get there and fail. Our friend Michael Bisping is another one of those examples, you know. You learn so much from those fails. You know, as John Kavanagh's book says, win or learn. You know, the losses on your record could be so valuable. They're so valuable, and that's one thing that Khabib has kind of robbed himself of in his career because no one's been able to better him. That first loss that he'll pick up will make him so much better, but Poirier's already been through those lessons, which I feel has prepared him very well for a title shot.
Well,